I am Lewis Perry. That is that Wonder Woman, Jamie Dolan, and we are the Angry Geeks coming to you live tonight in living color on Facebook, Instagram, and all the YouTube. And all that other stuff. What, you look like you just got out of the sun or something. Oh, and we already got a first comment.
Hi, Joe.
Joe McDonald, our brother from another mother. What's going on? Well, I like to say the official photographer of the Angry Geeks whenever we're at an ARE event. And Aviva.
Hello, Aviva. Hello, Corey.
Oh, you like the new intro, Corey? Good. I'm glad. I work hard on our intros because we got to keep remarketing and just find something new for me and this lady right here, and just having lots and lots of fun. And Little Giants himself is in the house. What's going on, Jason? How are you? And Joe says, you're too kind. No, man, you said it yourself the other day. You love recording our panels, and we love having you there. We have not seen that many great picture. I mean, you knock it out. You knock it out of the park constantly. And Adam Cole likes to intro, but still wants his music back. Boom! Hey, Undisputed Era is all done. So Jamie and I, we are undisputed podcast kings right here in New England. So we had to steal the music. We had to steal it. And what does Kevin have to say? Hold on one second.
Hi, Kev. If you ain't down with the Angry Geeks podcast, I got 2 words for you.
Suck it! That's right. Man, and you know what? We do have a New Age Outlaw promo for our TV stations on the website. Go to the website and check it out, and you'll see it. And Will Yates is in the house with a little Ric Flair type style. Yes. So you were writing all day, huh?
I was. So burnt my lips. My lips are burnt.
Your sun lips.
My sun lips. I can't talk. I must be dehydrated. I don't know. I can't put my words together. But yeah, I went on my first real trail ride off the property with Jack today.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the pictures.
Amazing. Well, maybe everybody watching didn't see the pictures.
Oh, maybe they didn't.
So, I will.
And of course, I come in second. Hi, Will. How are you doing, brother? I appreciate it. And Joe McDonald says, at least he didn't get eaten by zombies. I thought that was pretty funny. I was laughing. You know, Morrison and his antics with the zombies last night was pretty funny, but I'm sure Jack and I will be talking about that tomorrow night. And Liz Ellis is in the house.
Hi, Liz.
Hello. Hi, long time no see. I'm excited that the COVID is starting to, wind down maybe, and people getting vaccinated and all this stuff.
I feel like life, there's some normalization going on.
I think so, yeah. And Wolfie's in the house. I'm finally here on time to say, Lewis and the wonderful Jamie, what does Lewis 316 say? That's the bottom line. That's what I don't know. I don't have nothing for Austin. It's all Macho Man. And that's going to bring us to our really cool question of the week.
I did have a Slim Jim today.
You did, really?
Yes.
And Donald says hi.
Hi, Donald.
Hello, Donald. And Will Yates says, great today. The world is opening up. Bring on MegaFest. Yeah, bring on Super MegaFest at any con. I can't wait for to get out there.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord. This weekend, special appearance at Alternate Universe LLC in Milford, Connecticut. Huge sale going on. We're going to be live streaming at 1 p.m. But Jamie, you and I have a special announcement. I can't wait for this. And you know what?
Very exciting.
Yes, I know. It's going to definitely. And Joe Goulart is one of the JNL. Yeah, the big announcement this weekend for the Angry Geeks. Eric is letting us do it from his store, which is just amazing. I can't wait. I really can't. This is so exciting. Let's just say all the hard work that you and I done over the years is paying off finally, and I can't wait. This is amazing. I really, really can't wait. I don't want to say it, but God, my God. And a handful of people know and they're keeping it so quiet for us.
Yes.
It's just amazing. A lot of people over at ARE know, and I was like, "How did you find out? We know things." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I guess so." So it's definitely yes, Joe. Road trip this Saturday. We're going to be at Eric's store, and it's going to be an awesome time. We're having a sale, online sale at
Online
Alternate
sale.
Universe LLC, and yes. And oh boy, Brian Rose says another wallet busting event. Yes, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. And J-Bo McNeil's in the house. What's up, fam? J-Bo,
Hi, Jay.
I want to say one thing to you really quick. I was up in New Hampshire over the weekend, and I just wanted to get a lot of shops to give shout outs. You know, I know all about the app. I know all about Google. But when Jamie and we do something like this, or the Angry Geeks do something like I did, we want to have the shout out there. We want to tag people. We want people to say, "Hey, go to this shop. Hey, go to this store. Hey, do this." We want to bring them out there because of the fact that that's what the Angry Geeks do. We want to bring self-promotion to those people. That's why I asked the way I did. You know, it's not because we need the app. We just want people to give shout outs so we can go there, especially if it's an Angry Geeks approved shop. We want them to go out there. Donald says, are you all going to Troy City Comic Con on the 29th and 30th? I am not sure, but I know this Saturday I'm going to be at Alternate Universe.
Right.
I don't know. Jamie, what do you think? Are we going to make an appearance? Can you make an appearance? Are you working?
At this point, me getting any weekend day off is impossible because somebody else quit at my store and nobody's applying for jobs. So I'm going to live at work for the rest of my life.
And yes, and Wolfie says, Wolfie, Lewis is gonna lose your mind if you do not say what the announcement is soon enough. You have no idea. No idea. It's huge. And Joe McDonald says Joe Squared is going to be in Brooklyn. Yeah, I know you and Joe are gonna be up there representing at an outdoor con, which is really cool, representing the
I feel like an
ARE
outdoor
family.
con would be really fun.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. And Chris Hebert, what's up? And Donald says, I would come visit you this weekend, but I will be doing the fundraiser. Oh, okay. And Mark May. And it won't let me show Mark. There it goes. Right there. Mark May for the Mayhem Show. Thursday nights, 9:00. The Mayhem Show. And I make an appearance on there. 9:00.
Yeah,
One night a week. 1 night a week. And my pumpkin churns really quick as Mark lives out. Yes, I know, because Mark lives out in the mountains of Colorado. So yeah, definitely. So Jamie, what did you watch this? Oh, and hold on, the comments are still coming in. We want to get on with the topic here. What does it say? That's a lot of words. I ain't reading that.
Says, are you going to make the announcement online apart from the stream at the appearance? We have a family thing and can't watch or listen.
Yes, the announcement's going to be made during the live stream, but you will be able to see it afterwards. Right. Jamie and I are working on something for the announcement, so you'll be able to see it afterwards for sure. Okay, believe me, it's going to make noise. Joe Goulart will definitely tell you it's going to make some noise.
Either.
No, it's not gonna stink. That's for sure. Not gonna stink. So, what did you watch this weekend? Did you watch anything? Did you get caught up?
Everything.
What do you mean everything? What did you watch? Bad Batch.
I watched Bad Batch.
Really, I didn't see this past weekend's episode, so I didn't see it because I had to go to a wedding.
Does that mean I'm caught up? I watched 3.
Okay. And what did you think?
I love it.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
And did you watch?
So when I finished that, I started watching Neptune's Legacy.
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Jupiter,
oh my God.
Jupiter's
Legacy. Sorry. Yeah, it's a planet. I knew that. Actually, I really like that a whole lot.
Yes.
My God. But I'm only through the first I finished the first episode. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the second episode because I watch them when I'm on the treadmill. So it's only 30 minutes a time that I watch it.
Okay. And everyone's saying that you're caught up with the Bad Batch. Let me ask you a question, and maybe a lot of our audience members will actually say the same thing. With Jupiter's Legacy, are you seeing a lot of rehashed storylines? I mean, it's like Utopian, and then you got Omni-Man. They're both Superman, but they are Superman evil, just like Brightburn. Brightburn was Superman coming to Earth as an evil kid. Are you getting tired of seeing the same old storyline of taking characters that we already know and love and changing them?
No. I mean, if I'm entertained, I'm happy. And I'm entertained. So
I mean, even Homelander is
right.
Is the evil Superman. You know?
But so far I'm really liking it.
Oh, and it looks like Joey DiCarlo from So Wizard Podcast, great friends of ours, says more like Jupiter's Legacy. Oh, Joey, did you ever read the comics? Did you read the graphic novels? I was not privy to that. So I don't see the difference, but I do gauge stuff through the Fairweather fans, through my wife. If she likes it, holds her attention, I'm saying, okay, this might be a hit.
Exactly. Like, and I don't know how far into it. See, Brightburn, I liked it, but so far I'm liking this show more than I liked Brightburn.
Okay.
But there's a couple things that really I wasn't expecting, like the way that he reacted. How far into this are we going to go? Or are we going to do spoilers?
No, go ahead. I'm pretty sure we could do spoilers. I mean, it's out there. People are saying what's
that far into it. I don't, like I said, I got through an episode and a half. But when his son, killed whatever the guy's name was, I was not expecting. I was not expecting him to kind of get reprimanded for it. I thought that was an awesome moment, and I was excited. And then I feel like I was just as let down as the kid was when he was like, "We don't do that." And I was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" Like, he saved his dad,
Yeah, I was kind of taken aback by that, but I mean, it's like, as I was watching, I'm like, all right, here's Superman, here's this, here's Darkseid, here's Superwoman meeting Lois Lane when she gets superpowers.
Right.
Go ahead.
Maybe you're just spending too much time comparing it to them instead of just watching it for what it is.
Maybe. I mean, Joe Guler comes up with a great thing, and Joe says sometimes it's better to have not read the comic. This way you won't be disappointed. That's very true. And Joe comes back with another comment. The series definitely doesn't cover the entire Jupiter series, would definitely need a second season. And Joey DiCarlo came back. And Joey says, never read them, but man, I'm kind of sick of, it's Superman, but he's bad. See, that's one of the questions I just asked Jamie. I'm not sure if I'm tired about it, but I am tired of seeing the heroes that we all know. And it's like, guess what? Okay, well, that's that one. This is this one. This was that one. Just maybe some originality. Get some of the most original comic book stories and put them out there. Like, say, the Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon will be an awesome TV show.
What I think that though is, if you think about the people that don't know what that, like, everybody knows Superman, and that's probably why they're going with all of these that are not a spin-off of Superman, but it's easy to pick up. That
I get it. Everyone does.
The as you call them, Fairweather fans aren't going to have any idea.
True.
That,
who Savage Dragon is or somebody. Mm-hmm. Well, did they know who Iron Man was 15, 20 years ago when Iron Man came out? No, they didn't. They didn't know who Ant-Man was. They didn't know. They all knew who Captain America was. They all knew who the Hulk was. But did they know Iron Man? Did they even know Thor, for crying out loud? Oh,
I feel like everybody knows most of them.
Well, now they do. Yes. Donald says they will keep going with the money makers. True. Right. And Thomas. Hey, brother, what's going on? And we got another hello from Axel. Hello Jamie. Axel. And had to switch it up. Can't say hi to Lewis for the first time.
You
Oh,
can, Axel. I don't get upset like he does. It's all good.
who's getting upset? I'm not getting upset.
You always get upset.
Never get
Always.
upset. I'm not. No, my God, you're a liar. Guys, start drama.
I don't
Why
lie.
you guys?
I don't lie.
No, it's not. But no, I mean, at least I am not the only one that's kind of getting tired of this. But and Tim Wiley's in the house. How are you doing, brother? I don't know. I'm just.
Maybe I think you're thinking too far into it. You just gotta sit down like I do and just watch it, just to watch, like not.
Oh yeah, no,
analyze.
For sure, no, definitely. I think I will do that, but I don't know. We have to see. Wait and see for sure.
Did you watch the whole thing yet?
No, I didn't. I didn't. And Wolfie says, I think when it comes to Evil Superman, unless they do a live action version of Red Sun, then we will be forced to watch cheapened versions like Brightburn. And J-Bo McNeil says it's an okay series. Well, there you have it. I've only watched 1.5 episodes because I'm waiting for Rose.
You're probably as far as I am.
Yeah.
Probably close to the same spot.
Yeah, we had a few things to do this weekend, so I was just And Joe McDonald says that he is old school. Give him a normal man show. Oh, yeah. Yeah, wow, the comments are coming in crazy tonight. Brian Rose says, what are your thoughts on shows being memed like crazy? I've seen lots of Think memes as one example.
I've not seen that meme.
No, I haven't seen that either. So, Brian, you're going to have to share it on the Angrygeeks Show page. I haven't seen that at all. As far as shows being made into memes, I think it's just part of the norm.
Yeah.
Everything gets made into a meme. So I just think that, I mean, for example, right there, it's just
I was like,
everything.
wait a minute, how did my hair get down all of a sudden? It's not.
It's everything gets made as a meme. So I guess it's just the norm for it to happen, and I like reading memes. Tim Wiley posts some good ones all the time. And J-Bo McNeil says the new season of Dexter is filming in Worcester this week. Yeah, it was also filming somewhere else around us. One of the Rose's co-workers actually see Michael Hall on set walking around because it's being filmed right down the street from her house. And she said it's pretty wild. Axel, everything is a meme once again. And Thomas says, I do not remember Arrow getting made into many memes. Yes, because I made one that said I will be watching Arrow tonight, and he's pointing up at Arrow, pointing at my profile picture. And by the way, Cody stole my phone and put that picture.
Why his picture is here? I was like,
yes.
Why?
Yeah, he stole my phone last night. And David Campbell says, my friend did what? My friend did too at one of the local hospitals.
I think he's talking about the
filming. Dexter. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I know. I'm excited to it, and of course, the sidekick, the
Neil,
Robin.
Yes.
Yeah, Robin to Cody's Batman, the Kato to Cody's Green Hornet, Neil, and says that was awesome because he was around when Cody stole my phone and started. Awesome. And Wolfie says, "Yeah, blame the kid." Yeah. They did. They did. They both did. So what else did you watch? I mean, you watched Jupiter's Legacy. You watched The Bad Batch. Did you watch anything else?
No, because The Nevers comes on at 9 on Sundays, and that's past my bedtime. So I'll watch that tomorrow. Did I watch anything else? I don't think I did.
Now, Netflix is coming out with a new movie this week, The Army of the Dead. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. Of course, it's a zombie movie by Zack Snyder. Neil, right here, our very own Neil, has already actually saw it. He went to the theater and saw it. He said it's very entertaining, very good, and he did say the zombie tiger scene steals the movie. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to see it. I really want to see it a lot.
What is it?
So, Army of the Dead. And Brian Little says, good evening, fellow podcasters. Love me some Earplug Podcast Network. Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you very much for the support. We really appreciate it. And a good evening to you, too. So, Jamie, you want to get to the question of the week really quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Question of the week. Jamie, read it.
Who are your top 2 most influential pop culture icon? What's an incon?
Icon. Oh, I see it.
You can't. Incon.
Incon. Yes. So who are your 2 most influential pop culture icons? Give me your 2 right away. And then, we already got some comments coming in.
You're kind of giving me a heads up on this one. Gosh.
Nope. Well, if you text me back, you would have had it. But you were too busy today.
I was riding my horse. You should text and ride.
No. So who are your 2? Oh, and Brian Rose says Garfield and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What a combination. What the combination. And Joe McDonald says, fire the person who did the graphics. It's
right.
Copy and paste.
He tells as good as he reads.
I know. My God. Ooh, Will Yates comes in with some good ones. Roddy Piper and Stan Lee. Very good. And Brian Little says the show is about nothing. Seinfeld. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying tonight. Kevin comes up and says The Rock and He-Man.
He-Man.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Kev was going to say He-Man, but I wasn't expecting The Rock.
And Brian says Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Oh, that's a good one. Jamie, what do you got?
I don't know. You're going to have to come back to me. I don't know.
All right. Brian Little says yes on He-Man. We're going to be talking about, and Axel says from Restricted Streaming, says that's a tough one.
It is. Like, this isn't something I can just rattle off. Like, this is like asking me my favorite song.
Wolfie says Wolfman Jack and the Wolfman. Yeah. All right. And Joe McDonald says, Yes. Joe McDonald says, do I get extra points if I say Lewis and Jamie? Of course you do, brother. Of course you
lose points for saying Lewis, but you get all the points for saying Jamie.
That's messed up. Chris. Oh, J-Bo McNeil says, what was the question again? I missed it. Hold on one second, Jay. Chris Heber says, Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson. Doe. All right, and we will see. And there's your question, Jay. Who are your top 2 most influential pop culture incons?
How did you spell that wrong?
I don't know. I was doing it really quick. Oh my God, that's stupid. I am so stupid. No, it's Chris Hebert right here. Chris Hebert and his Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson. There you go. So that is.
What are yours?
Mine. I'm kind of like an open book. Everyone will know. Guess who are my 2 pop culture icons?
Superman.
Who would you say? Superman is one for sure, but who is the other one? I guarantee it. Somebody out there is going to say it. J-Bo McNeil says, "There, see, you know me, sister. You know me." And J-Bo McNeil says Tom McFarlane and Stan Lee. And Corey Lanchester says Mark Spector and Peter Parker. And Brian Little says true podcasters make mistakes live and own it. Own incons. Of course I do.
Lou definitely owns it.
Yeah, and Joe McDonald, Lewis would be Superman and Macho. Yeah, everyone knows that. Brian Rose says Wonder Woman, ? Well, that's for sure.
But that's a given. Like, I was trying to, go off of that.
And what does Wolfie say, Jamie?
Wolfie says, I'm guessing Lewis only had one hand on the keyboard. Lewis, top 2 are Superman and Macho Man.
Yeah, see, everybody knows. Everybody knows me like an open book. You know? So,
I mean, obviously, one
icons.
of mine is Wonder Woman.
Mhm.
My second one, most
Probably a serial
influential.
killer or something. Huh?
No,
Whoa.
rude.
I know
God,
your real personality. That's all I'm just saying.
I'm
I
innocent. I
yeah.
ride
Okay.
horses in nature all day. I'm not a serial killer. Um, I have to think about my number two.
All right. Chris Heber says honorable mention to Cartman from South Park. Respect my authority. And Kevin comes back. What is Kevin saying?
My
Jamie,
second one
you
is
said,
not Britney Spears. Just so
whoa, I think
everybody knows, Kevin is obsessed with Britney Spears.
really? That's
Yes.
toxic.
Oh, look at you go. Yes. So
Kevin, what the
I
hell?
get to go in some mornings and Kevin's got Britney Spears videos on the computer at work and I got to listen to that and it's just great.
You got to listen to wait. I know the type of music that you listen to,
Yes.
but I mean, that's just as bad as listening to my music when we're on the road.
What's even worse is hearing Kevin sing it.
Oh my God. Well, I think
He
I
does.
sing all our songs.
Kevin's awesome though, but and I do sing
Kevin
along with
says
him.
doing
So,
it.
but we have
Wait, you
fun.
sing Britney Spears, really?
Yeah.
Oh. And
There are
Axel from
some songs
Restricted
that I like.
Axel from Restricted Srini says kudos, nice pun, Lewis. Well, thank you. You know, I'm not just
I'm
a
surprised you
goofy
knew a
idiot.
Britney Spears
And,
song.
Brian Little says, "Leave Britney alone." Wow,
Listen, don't make Kevin jealous. Like, don't.
I'm not making Kevin jealous. I'm just
That's his
thinking
girl.
that's pretty funny. I mean, Britney Spears. But her famous song was what? Make My Boobies One More Size? Was that her first song? Something like
Hit
that.
me, baby, one more time. What?
Whoopi says that is just wrong to be forced to listen to Britney. I thought it was torture. Or what? I thought we did
I
not
thought we did not
torture
torture
our
our own.
own.
He does put up
Okay.
with my singing all day, every day.
And
me making up songs. So
and Joe McDonald says, "Oops, Lewis did it again." Sung like Britney. And Axel from Restricted Streaming is back. So next time Lewis messes up, he has to say, "Oops, I did it again." And Brian Little comes back saying that was clever. Well, thank you very much. I try to be. I had to make up for the incons. So
the incons.
The incons. Hey, I got to make a special announcement really quick. There is a thing in my town. I guess a family is in need, and I told them that I would definitely bring it up. It is by Kayla. I can't say her name. I don't know how to say this last name. Jamie, can you say that last name?
Blair?
Yeah, there you go. See, I can't say it either. Anyway, Greg has a major accident. He is a father, and I guess he got to an accident, and they're raising some money for an operation. They need $20,000. I guess they already raised about $8,000 on the GoFundMe. And I told the town that I would definitely make a mention tonight because we are being shared in the Where Helps Where group. So I would just want to bring this up. If you guys are interested, if you want to help out a cause, please go to this GoFundMe and help them out, please. And it is for a good reason right there. GoFundMe, help Greg recover. We did do some charity for here and where before. We had a couple cosplayers come down. David Morgan brought down the Joker mobile. And so we're definitely doing some help right now. So please just go on and check it out. Wolfie's coming back. Jamie, what does he listen? She listens to angry music. I'm not just saying that because of the show. She listens to a lot of angry music. I might like Ramstein and stuff like that. That's what
in
Jamie
this
listens.
moment. I mean, I like a lot of stuff, but mostly I listen to that, and like 90s grunge is my thing. Really my thing. I'm stuck in the 90s grunge.
Yeah,
Big time.
no. Will
Not
Yates.
quite death metal. Not quite. That was like high school me.
And angry as in Spice Girls or
Hey, I'll tell
oh
you what
my
I
god.
want, what I really, really want. And it's not that. Yeah.
Chris Ebert says Duhas.
Yes, du
And
hast
Joe
mich
McDonald.
gefragt und ich habe nichts gesagt. Yep, I do love Slipknot. Yes, you get
See?
points. You get points, Joe.
And hashtag grain of salt from Brian Little. I mean, I was kind of surprised. I mean, we had a whole live show. It was at Comic Con. And we were bringing up what music that we listen to. And again, I'm like an open book. Everyone knows what kind of music I listen to. And it was like Jamie started busting out all this stuff and actually did sing lyrics from Duhas. And I was like, what? Even our guest on the live show that night, I think it was, oh my God, I forget who it was. It was some celebrity. He just like looked at you and said, what? And yeah. Joe McDonald says, don't forget, Jamie, I play in a metal band.
I did forget, actually. Yes.
That's something I didn't even know, really. And Wolfie says, my kind of girl, grunge, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Rammstein, they're all awesome.
Yeah, 3 of my favorites. My God, I love music. But yeah.
All right. So what do you listen to when you work? If you're not watching something, what do you listen to when you work out?
Music. What do you mean?
No, what kind of music? What kind do you listen?
Like what Wolfie just said. I mean, in my playlist, there's Alice in Chains, there's Soundgarden, Rammstein, Nine Inch Nails. There's I've got In This Moment, OTEP. What else is in there? I could go through my phone right now and tell you.
And J-Bo McDeal says System of a Down is a good one too.
System of a Down's in there. Five Finger Death Punch.
And Corey Lancaster said, "See,
literally
Corey
go
knows
on
me
forever." STP is in there. Yes, Wolfie.
See, Corey knows me. Okay, right there. When I had the doctor's okay to train and to work out, all I did was listen to the music I listened to, which is a lot of soundtracks. So, of course, Rocky IV soundtrack. Well, all the Rocky soundtracks were on there, actually. And so was the Transformers soundtrack from the 86 cartoon.
Bush. There's Hole, Alice in Chains, Faith No More.
And Nicole. Hi, Nikki.
Collective
Nikki says
Soul,
Limp
Smashing
Bizkit.
Pumpkins, Incubus, Days of the New, Highly Suspect. Bush. Did I say Bush already?
Yes, you did.
Soundgarden.
And wow. Yeah. How do you find your groove with that? Like say you're lifting. Like it's funny to me. I always, when I had the okay to train, I would always find myself, doing whatever, either pull downs, curls, presses. I found myself going to the beat of the music. With that type of music being so fast, how do you find your groove?
I mean, I just go with my own thing. That the music doesn't, like, I always have to have music. The only time I don't have music on is really when I'm riding my horse. But it doesn't matter. Like the music doesn't. I mean, it does. I don't go with the beat, I guess is what you're asking me.
Yeah.
I just kind of go. I do my reps, like.
Okay. Brian Little says gym music Metallica. Will Yates is coming back. Oh, never mind.
I do listen to the Who as well. Amanda, I love the Who.
Hey, Rocket's in the house. Will Yates says highly suspect is from Cape Cod. Love those guys.
Love Highly Suspect.
And Joe says metal drives you. I don't know. I always found myself when I was able to train. I mean, training to the music and getting into the groove of every
I mean, there
song.
are definitely some songs that get me moving. Like if I were listening to music on the treadmill, it would definitely have to be like something with an upbeat, fast tempo. But I usually that's when I watch a lot of my shows. When I'm lifting, I just kind of go at my own pace. So the music just is background noise, but it helps.
Okay. Wolfie says, yep, you're his kind of girl. That he's a Soundgarden.
Well, I will tell you,
before they
Wolfie,
were grunge.
when I was in middle school, I actually downloaded and printed an entire book on lycanthropy and was trying to figure out how I could become a real werewolf. So I don't know if that gets me bonus points, but for a while I did believe I was really a werewolf.
So. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Jabo says yes. The Who is awesome.
Yeah,
is that really? I mean, is that really the band called the Who?
Yeah,
are you guys serious?
They're Mongolian. They're a Mongolian rock band.
Oh,
and
okay.
But their music is really, really good. Like you should listen to them. You'd probably like them actually.
Well, you have to send me a couple songs because I never even heard of them. It was funny. We were at a wedding over the weekend, and they were playing music. I was like, who is this? People are up there dancing, even people like older than me, where they were like singing along, and I was like, I've never heard of this before.
Well, they're not listening to like cartoon intro music on their way to work. They probably have the radio on.
well, maybe they should. And well, it was cool though, because as we were eating dinner, they were playing the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack, and I felt like Captain America going, I get the reference. I got that one. So I knew. And then they did play Prince and Michael Jackson, so I was happy there. But then all of a sudden, they started doing all this other music, and I was like, what the hell are they listening to? People like dancing around it. It was just very bizarre. And Brian Rose says, yes, there's songs like My Generation's Pinball. No, not that. Who? Not, no. No, they're not that one. And Rocket herself, Amanda, says they did a Metallica song, Sad But True, in their own version. Okay, and Wolfie's coming back with another comment. And then the 60s and 70s band, The Who. Yeah, I know that one because they do the show for CSI. There you go. Something like that. I had to remember. I don't watch that. Who and Ra should do a concert together, says Corey. Yes. And Brian Rose says, okay, my mistake, but I'm working while listening to you. Well, thank you, Brian. We really appreciate that. We do. Seriously. All right. So, Jamie, what's your number one album of all time? Well, what is your favorite out of all of them?
Cannot answer that question.
Oh, really? Why?
Because I have so many favorites. Like Ian will tell you, every song that comes on the radio, I'm like, oh, this is my favorite song. This is my favorite song. So I cannot pick a favorite because he says every song is my favorite song, and he's not wrong. Like I like them all for. I am really burnt, huh? Look at that. Ooh, I like them all for different reasons. And I can't pick a favorite because it depends on at that point in time what I'm feeling is going to be base what my favorite album is.
All right. It was funny. I don't know if Sally or Mike, my boss, they usually been tuning in and watching. A couple weeks ago, the guys out on the production floor, the crew, they wanted some music. So I said, okay, I'll pipe in music for you. So I pulled it up on my phone and played my playlist. They were all in shock. So it was pretty funny, especially when Hong Kong Phooey came on.
Well, that was my reaction the first time I was in the car with you, and you turned on the radio, and I was like,
Wolfie says,
put on the regular music.
Wolfie says Lewis's favorite album of all time is the 1985 WWF Wrestlers album. Yes, and there's a big thing in that album, Wolfie, where what is known as Hulk Hogan's theme song is on that album as somebody else's theme song and not Hulk Hogan's. So yeah, there's a little bit of tidbit for you there. And Joe McDonald says, I have two favorites, Brian Salad Surgery by ELP, and Clutching at Straws by
Marillion.
Marillion.
Manga.
And okay. And J-Bo says, Lewis, here's one of those songs. Thank you, brother. I will definitely check that out. And Wolfie says, Real American. Yeah, that is Hogan's theme song, but it wasn't Hogan's first. It was actually for a tag team. And I believe you might know the answer because I said it when I am on Jack Purcell's show. And so it's just crazy. And I don't know who Bruno is, but I think that's for you, Jamie.
Well,
either that or Bruno's Bruno's talking about me. Thank you, Bruno.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who he's talking about.
That's a huge compliment considering I look like dog poop today.
It was funny. I said to Jamie, "Hey, Jamie," I say, and I said to Jamie, "Do you guys think she looks like dog poop today? Seriously?" Because I said to her, "Hey, we got to do this tonight after the show before we hang up."
And
we
I
have
said,
to
"No."
She goes, "No." I said, "But we have to."
I mean, look at my hair. This is my angry bun. It's my trademark hairdo, but not for the show. And then, if you guys could smell me right now.
Brian Little says, is the Ultimate Warrior theme on that album? No, actually. The Ultimate Warrior theme was actually first released on a cassette tape through the WWF fan club. That's how you got it. Then the Warriors theme was later on released on the Anthology album. The name of the Warriors theme song is actually Unstable, just so you know. It is called Unstable. And here we go. Wolfie says, Jamie, you never look bad. William Yates says, nope, not at all. Joe McDonald says, Jamie always looks awesome. And J-Bo McNeil says, here's the cover of Sad But True. Okay. And the Affinity Gauntlet is going off. I'm needed. Do you guys hear that? It just decided to go off. What the hell? And Chris Heber says, Edge has had the best song ever. Are you talking about the Rob Zombie one? Rob Zombie did Edge's first theme song. So are you talking about that? And Bruno says, not you, man. What the hell? Okay, Brian Rose comes back. And Brian says, no, Jamie, you look like you've been kicking. Yeah, she always. And once again, Bruno says, yeah, Bruno, we know you were talking about her.
Thanks, Bruno.
we know that. And oh my God, the Powers family's in the house. Carrie, we miss seeing you guys. Mike says the best theme song is the Hardy Boys. Hardy Boys had a great theme song. And actually, at one time I made a GIF of the Hardys, the Hardy Boys with Lita for the Angry Geeks, going back at a Rhode Island Comic-Con appearance that we did when there was 3 of us. So I did that. And J-Bo McNeil says, Jamie never stinks. Yeah, I beg to differ. I share rooms with her. Yes. And Grimlock says, Shiny Pants McGee. Yes. Will Yates says, never gonna stop, which is Edge's theme song. Chris Hebert says, no Alter Bridge. I have no idea what that is. Grimlock Stonehammer says, I have my own theme song. So does the Angry Geeks. Brian Little says, Rey Mysterio's theme song was a fave of mine. Yeah, the 619 is definitely a great theme song. He dressed up as Batman last night, which was really cool. And Rocket is back in the house. And the best theme song is Randy Orton. Oh, yes. Randy Orton does have a great theme song as well. Jamie probably even heard it and doesn't even realize it.
Probably.
And yeah, J-Bo McNeil says Lewis does at time. What, stink? Yeah, I know.
Stink? Yeah, he does.
Yes, I do. But so what?
We all do. We all have our stinky moments. It is what it is.
That is not as bad as her. No. Especially after our calzone. No.
I was not farting after I had that calzone.
And Wolfie says, Alter Bridge is a band made up in the most band members of Creed in a different singer, kind of like Velvet Revolver, right? Velvet Revolver was like Guns N' Roses and a couple other people, if I remember correctly. Right? Right.
Yeah.
I think so. I think
So
so. For sure. Yeah, Jamie, you think movie theaters are going to start opening again? Do you guys think theaters are going to open, or you think that
everywhere
we're
except
done?
for New Hampshire.
But do you see? And Wolfie comes back and says, "Yes, like Velvet
I can
Revolver."
tell you. So they closed the theater by me that I would always go to. So I will probably never go to the movies again because Hooksett is just too far for me to drive. I'm lazy. I'm not driving all the way to Hooksett to watch a movie.
All right. Yeah, they closed down one of the theaters around us. I was just wondering because you're still seeing a lot of movies being released right to the streaming services. Like Black Widow is going to be.
But I think they're probably going to continue doing that because at this point, I'd rather watch them at home, and I enjoy being able to watch them at home instead of going. But I do think that they will open, especially with now they're lifting a lot of the mask mandates for people that are vaccinated and stuff like that. And I think just life in general is just going to start slowly.
Okay. I had this comment up on
normal,
the screen.
but more normal.
Yeah, correct. I had this comment up on the screen that says the movie theater near me in Massachusetts is now open. Yeah, well, we do have a theater here in Western Massachusetts. We actually have two theaters.
I'll say yours has been open for a while.
Yeah, we have two of them that are open. The one theater that I always used to go to, that one is closed down for good. So we have to go to another one near our house. Brian Little says AMC probably will. Chris Hebert is back. Says Edge's theme song. Meningitis. I just made up that word. I did because
that's not a made up word, Lewis. That meningitis is a real thing.
No, I know meningitis. I didn't mean it that way. I just
metalingus.
Metalingus. Yeah, I couldn't see it.
You said meningitis instead. Oh my God.
And Will Yates says, sorry, Lewis, that sucks. And David Campbell, hello, Dave. They just announced Marvel will only be in theaters for 45 days, used to be 90. Yes, because it's going right to the Disney network, which is fine. And I think Black Widow, when it comes out on the 2nd, I'm going to pay the extra to see it. Because mathematically, if you really think about it, you
when I go
be spending the same amount of money.
I'm getting popcorn, I'm getting soda, and it's not only for me, it's for me and my kid and whatever snacks he wants. So honestly, going to the movies, I'd be spending more.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like even though we had our press passes to get into the theater, we still did buy popcorn and so
that's exactly the deal I had at the theater here that closed. So I got like I would get into the movie, but I would still pay for my popcorn and my snacks and all that. So, but that stuff's not cheap there. Yeah,
and Rocket herself says Black Widow is going to be in the theaters and Disney Plus for an extra fee. Yes, and that's what we were talking about right now, Amanda. If you really think about it, you can have you pay that extra fee. Say if it's $30, you got two movie tickets that are $15 a piece. Okay, fine. You have a bunch of people come in. Everyone now is basically almost everyone, I would say, has a home theater. Our TV is like 75 inches, so people have home theaters with surround sound. Right. Jamie, you have a home theater. You have surround sound.
Yeah, I have an 85-inch.
Correct. So people are coming in. You can buy this movie, have people come in. You have your pizza, you have your popcorn, you have whatever, and then you sit there and you can watch it in the comfort of your own home. If you have to use the restroom, you can pause it. If someone's laughing too loud and you missed that one liner, go ahead and rewind it. Yeah, you could rewind it afterwards. And after we did that with Nobody. Mathematically, you did it. You paid $20 for it. That's 2 movie tickets right there. We had 4 people. You know what I mean? So we got there and watched it. Grimlock says it's still not the same thing. I'm not saying
No,
that it's not
it's
the same
not the
thing.
same thing. And I'm sure there will be movies that I'm going to get my lazy butt all the way to Hooksett to watch in the theater because I have to see it in the theater. But
Correct.
there's very few for me that I want to see. Like, I'm perfectly content sitting on the couch right there and
correct.
with my
correct.
surround sound and watching it at home.
Yeah, like Wonder Woman 84. I had to go to the theater to see it, so I did. I would have loved to see King Kong and Godzilla in the theater. I just couldn't make it to the theater, so I settled for watching it on my TV. Whereas Mortal Kombat, I watched it on TV. I really didn't care to go see it. Joe McDonald says size doesn't matter. And J-Bo McNeil says, here's how the movies make their money. If it's from concessions, yep, we already said that. And Wolfie is saying that theaters have finally opened. Looking forward to getting back into the theaters. I don't know, streaming thing, and it's a part that sucks. Disney wants to cash in twice as much. Yes, the House of Mouse definitely wants to do that. And Carrie Ann Powers is back. And you guys say size doesn't matter. And yes, okay, I didn't say
just
size
for my
doesn't
TV.
matter. Yes. And Amanda says, I can't break my tradition for Marvel movies, though. Wow, that's a tongue twister for me. Going to the theater is just like that. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm not sure if I will see Black Widow in the theater, but I'll definitely shout out the $30 to see it. I'm going to see Black Widow in the theater, says J-Bo McNeil. And Corey Lanchester comes in, says, got to see superhero movies at the theater, though. Yeah, you do. That's the thing.
If my theater up the road was still open and didn't close, I'd probably go a lot more often than I am. But now at this point, it's just not worth it to me to go.
Yeah. Yep. And Brian Rose says giant monsters and robots have to be seen on the big screen. Chris Heber comes back with another comment saying, not going to lie, watching on my 65 inches. Awesome. Thank you for spelling that wrong. I appreciate it because the Incons
I've been given a ball.
Appreciate it. Oh, look at that. And no talkers or expensive popcorn. Yeah, that's true. And J-Bo McNeil says it's not just Disney, it's all movie companies are doing it. Yes, but
Amazon's been doing it.
Yeah, no, Amazon has definitely been doing it since the beginning of the pandemic. Grimlock says the House of Mouse is evil. Yeah, that's definitely the evil empire. And J-Bo says Godzilla rules. And Brian Little says that he wishes the theaters would do this more often, show MMA fights. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. We do have a theater around my vicinity out in Agawam. Well, not really near me. I got to travel at least about an hour or so. But you could actually rent out that theater and show classic movies there. Tim Wiley actually did it for his birthday party. We saw the Lost Boys, and it was cool to see a classic movie again up on the big screen. So I would definitely do that. If there was a theater, definitely by me, I would definitely rent it. I'll have like an Angrygeeks movie theater. That would be pretty awesome. And Wolfie says, I've seen every Bond film in the theater, starting with The Spy Who Loved Me to the current. I also seen the Star Wars movies in the movies, and when they came out, with the exception of the last one.
See, and Star Wars movies are something that, for me, I would go to the theater to see, because that's a whole experience.
Yeah, true. To the Star Wars movies, definitely. But yeah, I think you're right. You would definitely have to go see it. What are you laughing at? What is the dog doing now?
He won't stop giving me his ball.
Brian Rose says he would love to do that with the 1990s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. I went to see it at the age 4, but slept through it. And Brian Little says, agreed, Star Wars in the theater for sure. That very theater I was just talking about that had the Lost Boys actually show the original Star Wars. I was invited to go, but I couldn't. I had an event. Yes, I did. And I was kind of bummed because I really wanted to go. Joe McDonald comes back and says, unfortunately, I experienced The Last Jedi in the theater filled with mostly disappointed fans. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. That's for another show. For a definite another show. And Brian Little comes back and says the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was awesome. I would watch it in the theater again. Here's a little trivia for you, Brian Little, and for Brian Rose. Who was the leader of the Turtles in the original movie? Who was the leader? No Googling, though. Who was the leader? And Grimlock says that I saw Mighty Monty, not Mighty. I'm glad everyone else is doing that because it makes me feel good.
Everybody's got the Mondays.
I know. I'm like that. Monty Python in Search of the Holy Grail in the theater. Also Spaceballs. It was amazing. No. J-Bo McNeil comes up and says Splinter. No, I'm talking about the Turtles themselves, not their teacher. But no, J-Bo, you're wrong. Brian Rose, Leo, no, you're wrong. Sorry, you are wrong. They a major flub in that movie. It is not Leo. And that is right. Amanda comes in and says,
I think it was Raphael.
Yes, Jamie, we did a show about that, if you remember right. And even in the original, and Corey Lanchester says Ralph. That's right. It was Ralph, because even in the theme song, they say Raphael, leader of the group. So yeah, that was it right there. It's Raphael. Not many people know that. Everyone is thinking, oh, it's Leo, but it's not. Brian Little says, what the hell was that? That wasn't not
no idea.
No, that was not nothing.
What was that?
And hold on one second. Raphael was not the leader in the comics, and they did it wrong. Yeah, that's what I just said, Jay. They did it wrong. If you listen to Turtle Power, the theme song of the original Ninja Turtle movie, they say Raphael, the leader of the group. They messed up that movie pretty bad. And then there was another one. Brian Little says, just going to say, I hate the 1987 Masters of the Universe movie. Skeletor died the same death as Vader and Jedi. Actually, no, Skeletor did not die. There was a cutscene at the end of that where Skeletor's head pops up and says, I'll be back. Go back and watch it. There is a cutscene. So you could actually see that. Will Yates says, Lewis, your place is haunted. It's got to be the Infinity Golem. I don't know what that was. That was pretty wild.
Infinity Golem goes I have to go back and do that part to listen to it. That was weird.
That was wild. And whoa. And Wolfie says, yeah, Raph was the badass of the group. Why wouldn't he be leader? True, very true. And J-Bo says, yeah, Skeletor was alive and we never saw him come back. That is true. We never did.
Never.
But not many people knew about the cutscene at the end of that, because back then there was hardly ever cutscenes in anything. Joe McDonald comes back, and once again, I thought the leader of the club was Mickeymouse. Oh, yes. And Brian Little says that I hope the Netflix show Master of the Universe Revelation does it right. I know, I'm digging it. Jamie, did you see those before we wrap up really quick? Did you see the still shots from Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe Revelation? Being with Kevin, I'm pretty sure you did.
Showing me everything as it comes out every day.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
And I think they look pretty good. It's almost got I like it.
Yeah, I'm digging it too. I think it's going to be very serious. And Brian Little says that he can't wait. And Grimlock says, why are you summoning the mouse? Yeah, I know. I don't know. And Whoopi says that sound made me think of the Undertaker gong.
Right.
I have the Undertaker gong on the soundboard, but I did not play it.
Don't mess with the soundboard. You're gonna screw up here.
No, I know. And that happened last week. Kevin says Castle looks awesome. And Amanda, Rocket herself, says, I saw those stills of Kevin's version. I dig it. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Dig it. I'm digging it too. Jamie, Tell everyone where they can find you and I each and every week, please.
Well, you can find us on our website at theangrygeekshow.com or on Facebook and Instagram at The Angry Geeks.
There you go. I'm Louis Perry. That is that Wonder Woman Jamie Dolan. You can find us each and every week right here in exactly all those places that she just told you. We'll see you guys next week. See you.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation. Found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.